162. What's up, everybody? You are listening to Havdalah Happy Hour here on the Beth Podcast Network and broadcasting live on the congregation's YouTube channel. I'm Ben.
I'm Jill.
I'm Emily.
Jeremy.
Shavuot Tov, friends. Hope you all had a good week. Is that
Shavuot
true?
Tov.
I think it is.
I had a better week than the Orioles.
There's
So
a
we're
sound
starting
effect for
right in
that.
with our Shondas. We all have a few this week, so we might as well just get it started.
Jill, what happened?
What happened was they just can't seem to string together more than one win a week or so.
Now, if I recall correctly, at the beginning of the season, you said that we were going to do really well this year.
Mm-hmm. I did say that, but I wasn't expecting most of our pitching staff to be on the injured list.
What happened to them?
They're tie-tie. I don't know. I don't know.
Hopes and dreams.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ligaments have been damaged.
You've been to some games yet this year already?
One.
One?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to a baseball game at Camden Yards since it's been about 10 years.
It's a beautiful stadium.
It is a nice stadium. And I think it's been, we used to do Bethel night.
Yes,
Bethel Day
I
was at
want
the
to try
stadium.
and resurrect that.
I saw they're having a Jewish Heritage
Yeah,
Night
I'm
there.
August
I saw that
25th.
too.
I'm definitely going to go. I definitely going to go.
Maybe I'll go.
I'm
Is
going
it a night game?
Uh-huh.
Oh, see, that's good. That's better.
I'm
for
going
me.
They're giving
to
out
maybe
hats.
I'll try and see if we can get a block of tickets. I'll look into that and
That'd
see
be
what
fun.
happens. Yeah, I'll look into that.
I think
that would
Tanner
be
used
fun.
to sing the national
Yeah.
I
anthem.
did.
that
That's
day.
right.
Yeah, that would definitely be fun. But I just want everyone. I'm still a fan. I still watch
Oh, Jill's
every
not a fair weather
game.
fan. Jill's
No,
a fan
I-
through and through.
And if we don't win another game, the whole season, I will still watch every game.
And you still
Nice.
wear your orange and black shoes
Yes.
when they play.
Yes, not today because I was sad.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe
I know.
that's the bad luck.
My shoes.
It's Jill.
Because we won
Aye.
a couple nights ago, and I wore them the next day, and then we lost.
And Jill, who did we
And that's
get
why,
in
right?
the NFL draft?
Oh, we had a very good draft. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. The one thing that
NFL,
I found
we're jumping to football now.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed that you knew that was football.
I
Yay,
did.
sports.
I feel like you should be impressed that I knew it was the
I know,
draft.
I am. But the one thing I will say that was very telling: the Ravens took a kicker
Yeah.
in the first.
I keep
For the
seeing-
first time ever, we drafted a kicker. So I think Justin Tucker might be on this.
I keep seeing like fake news stories about
Uh-huh.
Justin Tucker that like clearly are not real.
Right.
But you know, it's
But that's still pending. That's still out there.
yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
look, I
still
think in
a thing.
the comments have been like supportive from
Yeah.
you know.
We got pretty good
so.
grades on our draft from like the notables.
Can we just discuss for a minute how something that should really take about a half an hour they've
Takes
turned into
3
like a
days.
3-day event on ESPN?
And the amount of people who were there,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Crazy,
where I
right?
was the night they had.
I know where
seeing
you
the
were.
I know exactly where I was. Thank you. And I remember I said to David, like, I don't understand what the draw is, and it would be the same if this was hockey.
I
or
mean, it just makes me think of the fact, like, were they doing this like during Vietnam, like the draft, like all of the local soldiers having to go on to, like, that's what
Right.
it sort of reminds me of. Like,
Right.
But to see thousands,
Cringy.
tens and
That-
tens of thousands
Right.
pack into an empty stadium,
It was in a parking
for
lot.
not even a game. Like,
Wasn't
they
it
don't
a
even
parking
do anything. They
lot?
I
just
think the
announce
people
player.
that couldn't get into the stadium had to stay. But I
That
don't
to
know
me is weird.
what the draw is.
I
What
don't know.
wouldn't go to that.
I
but-
don't know. I want to go to my brother lives in New Orleans.
Your
My
brother.
brother that Jill thinks doesn't exist. He's real. But I get it. It's fair.
Well, next time he
Aaron.
visits, he's got to come in.
So he lives in New Orleans, and I can't remember what month it is, but the Louisiana State Prison does a rodeo, and I've always wanted to go to it.
That's awesome.
I know. And here's the best part. They have this one event. I can't remember what they call it, but they basically have, you know, those huge like reels that they wrap cable around,
Mm-hmm.
but you could turn it on its side and it could be a table. You know, like
Yes.
so they put one of those in the middle of the ring, and they put like 5 convicts at this table, and they play a game of poker,
Uh-huh.
and then they just release a bull into the ring, and whoever's the last one at the table wins.
They have to just like volunteer for this. You think they get like an extra pack of ciggies? If
I know you have to be on like good behavior to participate in the prison rodeo. I've done a lot of research about it. I've always wanted to go.
According to my Google machine, the Louisiana Prison Rodeo is a semi-annual event held at the Louisiana State Penitentiary in April and October.
Oh, see,
twice a year.
so we missed April because April is pretty much over. I think it is over.
It is a unique event where inmates, prison staff, and the public participate in various rodeo
Maybe after the
competitions.
holidays, we'll all go to the prison rodeo.
And that would be great because my niece goes to Tulane, so I can kill two birds with one stone.
Like, doesn't it sound intriguing to you? Though?
Yes.
Or we could just send
anything
your
prison.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Is intriguing to me.
We can just send your brother with a camera and have him send us content back.
But I would like to go. I think it would be cool. Like, that's a sporting event I would enjoy.
Yeah. It does sound pretty awesome.
Right.
There's a clear winner on that one.
The bull. I think
Right.
I think
so.
For sure.
Mm.
That's funny. So anyway, so we had the Yoms.
Yes, we did have the Yoms. That's right. And it was very
For anyone who
solid.
doesn't know, Ben, will you explain when we say the Yoms?
Yeah, so every year after Pesach, we have what we call the Yoms. So it's Yom HaShoah, Yom HaZikaron, Yom HaAtzmaut, these sort of Israeli national holidays that we celebrate here in diaspora as well. Yom HaShoah, of course, being Holocaust Remembrance Day. The international community.
I was going to say, it's a little confusing.
Commemorates, rather, Holocaust Remembrance Day on January 27th. But this is based off of the UN, which is an anti-Semitic organization. And I don't think we should participate in their events. But the Knesset, the Israeli Knesset, Israeli parliament, decided that Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day, would be on that day. So we commemorate it on that day.
On the Israeli calendar.
Yes, on the Israeli calendar, the Hebrew calendar.
Yep.
Yom HaZikaron is Israel's Remembrance Day, Israel's Memorial Day, a very solemn day. And then they do something sort of interesting, is they switch Yom HaZikaron, Memorial Day, in the evening of, they turn over and switch over to Yom HaAtzmaut, Independence Day. Which I don't think a lot of countries do that, right? They have their Memorial Day and their like Independence Days or their national days separately. Israel does them combined because I think in Israel, things are a little different. And, to understand the benefits of the state of Israel, you have to also understand the price. And so on Yom HaZikaron, that's why they do Yom HaZikaron the day before and then Yom HaAtzmaut the next day.
Well, and the other thing about the Israeli Memorial Day and Independence Day is that they are observed so very differently than we observe our American version, because in Israel, everybody knows somebody who was, paid the price and they are remembering specific people.
Yep.
It's a lot less common here in America to know somebody who died fighting for their country.
Yep.
So,
It
we
is
celebrate
very different.
with sales and barbecues and trips.
Although I have to say, the barbecue has made its way to Israel. I've been to a Yom HaAtzmaut Al Ha'esh.
Yes, on Yom HaAtzmaut. But not on Memorial Day, not on Yom HaZikaron.
It is a little weird.
And then
that
I
things have
just
sort of
I just had a thought,
Got
like,
there.
is there a Veterans Day type thing in Israel? Because everyone is a veteran.
Yeah, I don't think they have it like we have it here. Like, but that also Veterans Day it was Armistice Day, right? That commemorates the ending of World War I. That we sort of turned into Veterans Day a little later. I don't think they have like such a thing in Israel because
Everyone's a veteran, right? Like here, it's kind of unique because everyone is not a veteran, but.
Well, for two of the Yoms, Yom HaShoah and Yom HaZikaron, I went to my children's school, to Schechter, and watched their tekes, and both of them were like goosebumps. They did such a beautiful job.
Yeah, they usually
I was
do.
glad to be there.
I remember participating in those as a youth that they would do. And it's nice. They always do a nice job.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really good. Yeah. So the Yoms were, and then we have coming up in 1 week, we have live at Bethel with
Yes, we
Henry
do.
Winkler.
So exciting.
Yeah, I'm really,
Everybody have
really excited.
Tickets and
Tickets,
sponsorships
yes,
still available.
Totally. Dress I don't know what I'm wearing. That actually,
Well, you
I'm gonna
cannot wear
see-
that dress you just showed.
I was joking. I don't know what I'm wearing.
I think black would be appropriate.
Yes,
though.
definitely.
So if you're listening to the podcast and you're in the Baltimore area, get your tickets now, www.bethelbalto.com. Tickets are still available. And if you are listening and not in the Baltimore area but want to support Bethel or our podcast through Bethel, sponsorships are still available also on our website.
And if you want to send me dress ideas, feel free to
Well,
email
here's
me.
the problem, right? Jill, you told me the room was going to be silver, pink, yellow,
Blue.
No, there's
gold.
no yellow. No, it's
Pink
a
and blue.
surprise.
It's
It's
a
a
surprise.
surprise.
All right, well.
And green and orange and yellow and blue and black and white. No,
All the colors.
It is a
Oh,
surprise.
okay, a rainbow of colors.
It's not, but it's a surprise.
But the colors you told me sound like they shouldn't go together there, Jill, and I'm a little
It's
concerned.
going to be magnificent.
All right.
Can't wait.
All right.
Have I ever let Bethel down before?
No, you have not.
I've aligned myself with the best committees in the world, in the universe, and the people on the committee have worked so hard to make the room aesthetically gorgeous, and it's going to be such a special night.
How many sequins will be in the room?
A lot.
Like, what's your guess?
Ooh.
Oh, thousands and thousands.
Will you wear sequins on the day?
Depends on the suggestions from the viewers and listeners who send me pictures of dresses. I don't know what I'm wearing. Do you know what you're wearing?
I think so.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
Probably just the suit.
It's easier for a guy,
Easy.
I guess.
Sure is.
What
It's
color
my
shirt?
first
Yeah.
live. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh.
mm.
You guys remember the first live with that mentalist?
I was not a Bethel employee. I was a member, but I don't think I came.
Who was that?
It was a mentalist named Mark Salem.
So how many years going back is this?
I don't know what his time. It was.
What is time? Well, Kevin Nealon was in 2019.
Two lives ago. So, okay, so last time it was Audra McDonald and Seth
Seth
Rudetsky.
Rudetsky. They were
Then
great.
Before that was Kevin Nealon.
Which was supposed to be Richard Lewis, but
Right,
he was sick.
He died.
But he didn't.
Didn't he die?
He did, but
Yeah.
that's not why he wasn't alive. He was sick, dying.
Right. And then before that was,
Zikron Livracha.
Zichrono Livracha. Was that Mark Salem? Have we only done this like 5 times now?
Is it
Is
every?
possible?
It's every other year.
Every other year.
Okay.
And not obviously COVID. We took a little
Right,
hiatus.
we took a little break. So I think maybe that, so it was Mark Salem, Kevin Nealon, Audra McDonald. Yeah, so I think, we haven't been doing this very long. But it's been very nice. It's always a very nice event.
This is my third attending, but my second working on, and it's so much fun. My feet already hurt. I'm already
It's a long
thinking
day.
about it. Is a long day, but it's
a long
such a
day.
fun
But
day.
it's going to be a nice event. So if you can come, definitely get your tickets because they are still available.
I mean, who doesn't want to see Henry Winkler? He does have an amazing story.
It's like a fun Bethel pep rally. Like it's a great way for us also to honor our honorees, Al and Susan Hackerman. They're really very nice.
Love them.
So
Well deserved honor. So if you can come, you should, because it'll be a really great event. It's a great way to support Bethel, support the Hackermans, and just be a part of our community.
Yeah, they're amazing people and deserve the honor.
Definitely.
Well, and I know Hal's a listener.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Hi,
shout out
Hal.
Hal.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yep, that's great. All right, guys. Well,
Oh no! Is it time for Shonda of the week? That's good because I have 3 Shondas.
All right, go Ben.
So I'll go last.
I've already basically said my 2 Shondas.
Well, you can't use the Orioles as a Shonda.
but
What was your other one?
I don't know what I'm wearing to live.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a Shonda. That will be rectified very quickly.
Well,
Because you're going to wear something.
the Orioles were going to be my Shonda, so I don't have a Shonda now.
All right, I'm going to come back to you. Think of
Okay.
another one.
Okay.
Emily?
So my Shonda is an embarrassing moment of myself that happened a few days ago because I am still getting to know so many places and I'm like tired of it already. But
Do you still have to use GPS in town?
100%. And it took me like in a really roundabout way when I went somewhere the other day, but I went out to a late meal with some people from work the other day, and yes, GPS took me through like a back alley, but I'd never been to this place, and we went pretty close to closing time.
But did you? I just want to pause for a minute.
Yeah.
I saw you.
You did see
I
me.
was turning into the place, and you were in front of me, and I saw you, and I was like trying to get your attention.
It was dark. I couldn't
wish I could've
see.
seen this. That would've been
But I
great.
did get a text from Jill. You passed it. I'm like, because my GPS took me around the back of this building. But I'm looking at the menu for this place, and I'm not going to mention because it's not a sponsor, but it was delicious. And
Delicious.
I was not seeing anything that like I would eat, and I was totally confused. And we are like ordering, and people are ordering things that aren't on the menu. And I was like, So I just like said one thing.
Was it
And
good?
It was very good, but the food comes and everybody has like piles of food, and I have this
Food,
one
Jill.
little thing.
Food.
I had this one little thing, and it was delicious, but I could see that everyone was like feeling bad for me. Like, oh my God, she ordered like one little thing because I didn't know what to do. And they were like giving me food, and I was embarrassed, but it was delicious. And Amanda, who was with us last week, and she's on the moms, was really nice. And she's like, I'm done. Do you want more food? And I'm starving. Can't order more because it's about to close. And I proceed to eat the rest of her food. So thank you, Amanda. You saved me.
And she still had enough left over to take home to Pete
no,
that night.
she took
No,
somebody else's food.
Oh, that's
'cause
so
I finished
funny.
all of
But-
her
That's
food.
spectacular.
But how gracious was the restaurant, by the way?
They were so nice. Everyone was so nice. It was delicious. And now I'll know what to order next time because
We'll go
I
back,
heard-
right?
apparently there's a secret menu.
that there may or may not have been martinis at this event. Is that true?
Yeah, there were
There may or may not have
lychee martinis.
Oh, do you like those? Lychees? What do you call them?
lychee.
Yeah, I didn't have one because I
That's
was
the one with, like,
driving.
the pointy skin, right? And you have to like
You peel it off and
open
it looks like an
dragon fruit,
eyeball.
I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eyeballs are good though.
Oh my gosh.
They are. You pluck them out of
I
the-
did not
Put them
have
on
one. I
pile.
had a sip of Amanda's just because I was driving and I was hungry and I knew it would hit me kind of fast, so I didn't want to drink one. But
But
I
at
wanted
least
to
you
try. It was
ordered
so
sufficient food.
good. I did. I did. It was delicious.
Jimmy, you like a martini?
I'll drink anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends. Rabbi Schwartz loves martinis.
Mm-hmm.
He loves martinis. Like a good martini. I want to clarify. Rabbi Schwartz has excellent taste.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
Anyway,
All right. So
that was my embarrassing
we're
moment
gonna-
of myself.
We're going to have to onboard you some more to the area. And
I
do a
know.
little
You just have to
driving
take
tour
me more
of
places.
all the places.
But would you go back to that restaurant with me?
100% now that I know what to do.
So good. It's our favorite. It's our go-to now. It's
Yeah,
very good.
I would definitely go back.
All right, Jeremy, what you got?
I got nothing. It was a good week.
Nothing?
No
I
way.
got nothing.
That's not optional.
All right.
We're going to go back to Jill. Did you come up with your other Shonda?
Mm-mm.
All right. So here are my three Shondas. while
You'll
Jeremy
make
was
up for
thinking.
them.
Yes. Okay. So my first Shonda is where I live. I have to park under this tree, and these things fall out of the tree and cover my car in these. I don't even know what they are.
Leaves?
Are
Well,
they
it's not
they look
leaves.
like
Petals?
worms, like
They look
little
like
worms.
They
Yeah.
look like worms.
Ew.
And here's the thing. Like, I don't know what kind of tree this is. And people used to ask me when I was a park ranger, they'd be like, oh, what kind of tree is that? I don't know. It's a tree. This is a historical park. What do you want from me? Like, I don't know anything about trees, and I don't know what these weird worm things are that come from these trees that I don't know what they are, but they
Yeah.
cover my
There are
car.
apps where you like take a picture of it. You can do that on like reverse
That's too
image
much work for me. I'm
searching.
not doing that. And these things are just like covering my car all over it. And then they're like all on the ground. And then now they're in my car. So I don't like that. That is a big Shonda. My other Shonda is a traffic related Shonda. Is on my way into work the other day. I was at a stop sign, a T intersection. And I was a couple cars back because the car in front was turning left onto a particularly busy road. So you have to sit there for a while. It's like, okay, fine. I think it's inconsiderate.
What letter of does the road begin with? The busy road.
S.
Okay.
I
mean,
know what
can
it
say
is.
It's Stevenson.
Oh, I was
right?
going to say Slade.
No, it wasn't Slade. Stevenson. Right, and I'm turning right, but this person was turning left. And we're waiting there for like a super long time, and I'm already annoyed because it's inconsiderate. This person in the front then decides, and he's sort of like, he's not in the straight. He's sort of like over a little bit trying to turn, but not enough that the next person could go right. So everybody's trapped. And so then this person in the front decides to then change his mind, turn right. So he essentially does this and then comes out a little bit, stops in the middle of the road, and then does a U-turn to turn left and then go down the road. And I'm like, what is happening? And I'm, of course, yelling at no one in particular because I'm furious.
I can only see
And
the
as
rage.
I maybe have a little road rage issues. I'll acknowledge that to be true. But I was furious because, like, society has rules for a reason. And you don't get to just be entitled to decide to turn a U-turn in the middle of you can't do that. And so I was offended and annoyed by it. That was a big Shonda. And then my third Shonda is I ate this crunchy roll that says guilt-free snacking, and it was very unsatisfying. And
I
that was
happen
Shonda
to
too.
like them, and David likes them.
No, it's
Emily
gross.
likes
They're like
them.
rice cakes, but
Right.
in a stick form.
And a little sweeter.
Yeah.
I didn't get any sweetness. I just got bland, yuck, icky.
Mm.
Guilt-free
Sorry.
snacking.
Welcome to
At
my
its best.
welcome to my world.
Well, that would be your world if you actually ate it, Jill.
Emily saw me eat last night.
Really? You ate food last night on a weekday?
Mhm.
Oh, no, wait.
No,
Oh, it,
The-
I guess
the
it
other
was-
night
the other
when we
night,
went out.
not last night. The other night when we went out,
Oh,
Emily
I'm
saw me eat,
shocked.
I did.
and my plate was clean.
Hmm.
Now, mind you, it was 9
that the
o'clock at
Shonda?
night, and I was starving. Yes,
Well, and you also shared with Amanda because I ate the
I
rest
did
of her
share with
food.
Amanda. Yes, yes, I did share with Amanda.
All right, Jeremy, did you have time to think?
I've got
Or did you
nothing,
just have
guys.
a great week. You know what? That's great.
Great week. We'll
accept
end on that
We'll
note.
end on
Happy
Jeremy's
on
for
that
you,
note.
Jeremy.
We are super thrilled for you. So you have been listening to Bethel Havdalah Happy Hour on the Bethel Podcast Network. You can find all of our shows wherever you go to listen to your favorite podcasts or on the congregation's YouTube channel. Just remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, including but not limited to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Just search Bethel Balto. Hope you all have a great rest of your week. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.